So our blower apparently has never worked. It's located right there. If I go turn the engine on, we'll see if we hear anything. There it goes. Not too good. Okay, so now try to get the hose off. I'm just going to clip these two on the top. Maybe. There's one. If I can get to the next one, down below that, it's off, come back. Okay, a little change of plans. I think what I'm going to do is cut the wires, remove this, and then I can have better access to the wire tie on the bottom. I remember that when I put it back on, maybe as well. So this would be slightly easier if I brought an extension for my screwdriver bit, but I don't have one. I'll just back this guy out. Okay, the second screw is out. Can't get the finish washers. Oop, that finish washer's coming off. Okay, so that wire ties off. Wires are cut. He's got to pull. Success. So the original fan was a Japsco. It had a label on here that fell off. My replacement I bought looks like Rule. I think this is all one company now. Rule and Japsco and Xylem. And it looks identical down to the fact the positive is a yellow wire. Seems a little weird, but it's come from China that way. Hopefully they're close enough to go back in. Direction of flow is marked. So also in the box are two quote wire ties. Okay, so now the new one's going to go in, and it should fit pretty much right in place as long as I get the direction of air going correctly and wire it back up. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it should go back in fine. Just got to get it so the hose lines up right, because I don't think it'll spin too well once it's on here. Okay, so we got the wires crimped together here, and just do a quick test to make sure it's running. Can you turn the key on again? Okay, that's good. Perfect. So before you mount the bottom, get the hose lined up on the bottom half, I think. That way you can pivot the blower into position. I think I'll be able to get the top piece on after that, okay? We'll see, I guess. Okay, so it's remounted, even though the screw holes were very slightly different width, it seemed. No real problem. That all looks okay down there. And the biggest nuisance is these shifting cables and air conditioning hose, but otherwise it goes together pretty well. So now I got to put the top piece on. Hopefully that'll slip on. Okay, now for the big test. Do we have air down here? Okay, go ahead and switch the key on. Just the key. Okay, coming on there, nice. I wish it was blowing over closer to the alternator, but this will be a good start for now. Very nice. Okay, off. The last step that I should have done at a slightly different time was to, on the butt connectors that are down below, was to heat shrink them. So I gave them a little shot of heat, took care of that. Been better if I've done that before I started screwing it together. Would have definitely had more room to do it, but it worked okay. And it was about 45 minutes to an hour end to end, I think. Let's say the other thing I might do on this project is to put a separate switch for it instead of it having going off the key switch. The advantage being that I might be able to keep it cooling or cool the bay down a little bit. Cool the bay down a little bit after we stop when it's a hot day. Get rid of some of that excess heat out of the cabin, but we'll see what it feels like. For now, it's a big step, big positive improvement.